Guys, welcome to another segment provided by Technical Options Traders Inc. I hope you guys are having a great day. So let's get started. It's been a while. So we're going to start with a market analysis of what's been going on in the overall markets. Let's have a look, starting with the S&P 500. So clearly here we can see the S&P, the MACD is curling upwards. RSI is a little bit above 60 right now, which is nice. Had a strong little push up here today. Keep in mind, big earnings week this week. The Fed is supposed to announce their interest rate decision, but overall, the market looks very strong according to our technicals on the chart. And as we can see by volume profile here, this area right here from 423 till about 410 is a nice area where you can see there's a lot of support, a lot of buying or trading of shares that's happened here. So I like the support in the long run. So even if something was to happen that it does come down, I think we hold off around the 425 mark, and we'll see how this just plays out in the long run. Now let's look at the Qs here. The Qs, same thing, very bullish. Overall, you can see this price channel, it broke down. It tried to get above this price channel here, wasn't able to do so. However, the trend did change, and the new trend line or interim trend line here, we can see it's very bullish here. I'm just going to move this volume profile here. I love using volume profile. This is my new way of analyzing the markets. I want to see where the most number of shares are traded. And as we can see here, it pushes from the 354 level and pushes above 365 here. The Qs do look strong. MACD is curling. The 8 and the 21 day are very nice. And if we look at the 50 as well, and we add that in there, the 50 is also curling upwards. So as we can see, going into earning weeks for tech especially, everything looks very, very strong, especially the SPY and triple Qs. So if we have really good earnings, can push the market up higher. Target for the Qs is 377, 375. We'll see how that plays out in the long run. Now the small caps have been struggling, but however, what I do like to see here is, this area right here between 219 and about 225. Look, it looks very strong here. A lot of shares are traded. Price did consolidate. Support is holding at 210 to about 207. So I like the support. The small caps are weak. I expect the small caps to bounce, throughout the year, especially towards the second half, and do really well here. It is consolidating between two ranges, so we'll see how this plays out. But I do expect small caps to have a little bit of a recovery. Now the Dow Jones. As you guys can see, the trend line from the March lows here was holding pretty well up until this point. It did break it, which is fine. These things do happen. Price does break trend lines. However, as you guys can see, it consolidated. It's consolidating between two ranges here, and it's found its legs. It's back up here now again, and back above 348, which I like, and now it's trying to go to all-time highs. With everything reopening, maybe Disney, Boeing, and all these stocks can push the Dow higher, especially with financials, right? We'll see how that plays out. MACD crossing over here again. Overall, everything looks on the up and up. Now the other thing I like to use is Cheddar Flow. This is for options as well as, you can use it for equities as well. I just like to see what the sentiment is of a particular index. Now, it's been interesting whenever I search up SPY, the overall sentiment is bearish. There's a lot more puts than calls being purchased. So it could be for hedging purposes. Right now, a little bit more work needs to be done to kind of see what's going on here. And even the QQQ, once again, more bearish flow than bullish. Okay. And the other thing I like to focus on is individual stocks. So let's talk about Tesla. It had earnings today. It had earnings literally just a few moments ago here. Tesla, not so bad. They did beat their earnings. However, as you can see by price, it's not really getting above the 680 mark, and it does need to get above 694 to make all-time highs. However, the earnings were very solid. They did beat it. So we'll see tomorrow if there's a gap up here. But overall, I like what Tesla has for the future, you could say. And I also like the fact that Tesla, has a lot of volume here in this particular price range. You know, we can see from 690 all the way down till about 590. So this $100 mark, there's a lot of shares that trade hands here. However, you know, the big number to keep an eye on is the 700 level to see if it can get above that and finally push above it. And that's where the big run is going to be. You know, 670 is good. It didn't go lower, so we'll keep an eye what's coming for Tesla in the coming weeks here. And then the sentiment indicator that I use from Cheddar Flow is also bearish. You know, even though we want it to be bullish, but most you know, people are expecting the stock to drop. So we'll see how this plays out in the overall. But you know, SPYs look strong, Qs look strong. You know, the Dow Jones looks strong as well. You know, we do have our own trading community that's up and running now, where we do call outs. You know, we do trade and do pre-market analysis and all that. So, you know, it's growing. However, you know, you can see there's studies here that we do focus on. We do give a lot of alerts during the day as well. As you guys can see, if you do want to join, you know, I'll post the link below, but this is what we do. You know, overall, the market looks strong. We'll see how this closes the week, and we'll keep an eye on the Fed and see what they do here. All right, you guys have a great day now.